his son Yishak, being 8 days old, as God commanded him. And Abraham was 100 years old when his son Yishak was born to him. And Sarah said, God has made laughter for me, so that all that hear will laugh with me. And she said, who would have said to Abraham that Sarah should give children suck? For I have borne him a son in his old age. And the children grew and was waned. And Abraham made a great feast on the same day that Yishak was weaned. And Sarah saw the son of Hagar, the Mizraim, whom she had borne to Abraham, mocking. So she said to Abraham, cast out this bondwoman and her son, for the son of this bondwoman shall not be heir with my son, with Yishak. And the thing was very grievous in Abraham's eyes because of his son. And God said to Abraham, let it not be grievous in thy sight because of the lad, and because of thy bondwoman, and all that Sarah had said to thee. Hearken to her voice, for in Yishak shall thy seed be called, and also of the son of the bondwoman will I make a nation, because he is thy seed. And Abraham rose up early in the morning, and took bread and a bottle of water, and gave it to Hagar, putting it on her shoulder. And the child sent her away, and she departed, and wandered in the wilderness of Beersheba. And the water was spent in the bottle, and she cast the child under one of the shrubs, and she went and sat her down, and over against him in a good way off, as it was a bow shot. For she said, let me not see the death of the child. And she sat over against him, and lifted up her voice, and wept. And God heard the voice of the lad, and the angel of God called to Hagar out of heaven, and said to her, what ails thee, Hagar? Fear not, for God has heard the voice of the lad, where he is. Arise, lift up the head, and hold in thy hand, for I will make him a great nation. And God opened her eyes, and she saw a well of water, and she went and filled the bottle with water, and gave the lad drink. And God was a lad, and he grew and dwelt in the wilderness, and became an archer, and he dwelt in the wilderness of Haran. And his mother took him out a wife out of the land of Mizraim. And it came to pass at that time that Abimelech and Thicol, captain of the host, spoke to Abraham, saying, God is with thee in all that thou dost. Now therefore swear to me here by God that thou wilt not deal falsely with me, nor with my son, nor that thou wilt not deal falsely with me, nor with my son, nor with my son's son, but according to the kindness that I have done to thee, thou shalt do to me, and to the land in which thou hast sojourned. And Abraham said, I will swear. And Abraham reproved Abimelech because of the well of water which Abimelech's servants had violently taken away. And Abimelech said, I know not who has done this thing, neither dost thou tell me, neither yet heard I of it, but today. And Abraham took sheep and oxen, and gave them to Abimelech, and both of them made a covenant. And Abraham set 7 ewe lambs of the flock by themselves. And Abimelech said to Abraham, what mean these things, 7 ewe lambs, which thou hast seen set by themselves?